Go ahead.
All right, y'all, we just finished up this round of the Confront Student Empowerment Tour here at Henry County Middle School. We had a great time, and I had two great students here who y'all just saw earlier give what they learned from it. But now they have some questions. So I'm gonna go here first and go ahead and ask your question. I'm gonna try to answer it. I told them to go ahead and be deep so I can, really think. So go ahead.
I had a question about when it comes to planning your future. Like everybody knows, it's like college is somewhat like school, except you have to accept your own responsibility.
Right.
Like what's the advice and things to watch out for in college?
What to watch out for in college? That's a great question because a lot of times people don't talk about that. The main thing, as I said in there, you have to be focused, number one. You have to remain focused no matter what, because going to college, you're going to be an adult at that point, and you have more responsibility and more liberty. But with that though, you could get in trouble, and you don't want anyone to distract you from your main goal, which is to be in college, do your work. Same thing like middle school, high school, the same thing you need to do in college. Be there to do what you need to do. Stay focused, get people out of your ear, ask questions. Always ask questions. Don't let anybody tell you no. Be respectful, like we said, but ask questions. If you're trying to find out anything about financial aid, if you're trying to figure out what courses should I take, if I'm trying to figure out, you got counselors. Their job is to help you plan. So beg them. Don't get out their face. Ask them, because it's your future, and you're in control of your future. So stay in control and stay focused. So that's my response to that. Did that help?
Yes.
Turn up. All right. And what was your question?
I know a lot of people don't go to college.
Right.
They skip college. So why should you go to college?
It just depends on the career field in which you want. Going to college makes you more marketable and more reputable. So going to college always puts you ahead of somebody else. So let's say y'all go to apply for a job. Someone with a college degree and someone who doesn't have one, you'll be the one to probably get the job before they do, because the college degree shows that you have the education. And also what people don't realize, it's not even just about the education, but sometimes the employer looks at the fact that you stayed in class for 4 years and did all the hard work, and they said, well, if you'll do the hard work for that degree, you'll do the hard work in my company. And so they look at that. So that's what makes it more, or makes it better to go ahead and get a college degree. Now it depends on the field you go to, because everybody doesn't have to go. But I would recommend going, and it just depends on where you go. So, all right?
Yes.
So these are my two students. Say your name.
Kamira Gray.
And yours.
Kayla Party.
And I'm Levi. We're at Henry County Middle School, and this wraps up the Confront Student Empowerment Tour. Holla!
Here at Henry County Middle School, and we were so excited to have Mr. Harrell come and speak to our students, and I hope our students left with something that he deposited into their spirits. He talked about confront, and he said the C was for confidence and the O is for order, and our students really need to build their confidence. They have amazing talents, but they have little confidence, and they have a hard time of getting their confidence level up to believe in themselves. And so he said so many powerful things today, and he even talked about his upbringing and how he struggled, and he was a student who got in trouble when he was in school. And so many of our students, especially our young African American boys, they get into a lot of trouble and they're trying to find their way. And I just hope that the words that he deposited into their spirits today, the students here will take with them, the boys will take with them, and they'll be able to remember and reflect on today. And it'll be 10, 15 years down the road, but they'll still remember what Mr. Harrell said. And he was able to give out cards, and I hope our students follow him on Instagram and on Facebook and really talk and have a good connection, because he is a strong, positive, young African American man, and that's what we need in our schools right now. We have so many women, and a lot of our students come from single family homes, single parent homes, where the mom is in charge. So when teachers like myself, we tend to take discipline into our own hands with our students, they kind of don't listen because they already listen to the same thing at home. But when they have a young African American male come and speak to them with their authoritative voice, they tend to listen more to them. So I encourage you to listen to what Mr. Harrell is saying. He's a wonderful speaker. He has a God-given talent, and he speaks from the heart. He's speaking what God is trying to say right now to our children. And we need our children to confront their past so they can move on to their future. If you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going.